Shark Tank. It has the program to make it work. We made it have 2 blocks. Distance is the speed is 35, and speed is 35 because if it was going too fast, the shark would follow, and then we would only get 7 points instead of 25. The distance is the distance is 6.1 or 6.2. And sometimes it doesn't work, but usually it does.
The next program is Service Dog. This program is a combined program with it goes and does Service Dog. It lowers the gate, and when it goes back to base, it gets the bee and the pig.
Y'all can take those pieces off if y'all use them for bits.
So our front attachment had 4 stages, and 3 of the stages were for this program. So the first one had 2 long pegs, and those 2 long pegs got caught in the jersey races. So we shortened the pegs, and those pegs, sometimes the right peg would push the pig a little to the right, and then it would knock the pig out of the way, and then our wheel would trip over it. So we couldn't use that. So we took off the right peg, and it didn't affect any other programs. Like, it didn't affect Shark Tank, and it didn't affect Service Dog. Everything went perfectly with that. At the bottom of our robot, we have something called a slide that we called a slider. But every single time it would go over the gate, it would break off. So now we have a ball bearing. It adds weight to the back of the robot, so our robot doesn't go up and like move any direction when it goes over the gate.
We created 4 main attachments. The honey catcher for the bees program, which brought the honey back to base. An arm to set the bee down on top of the beehive. An arm for the gecko wall. And the arm to lift the yellow piece up and down on conservation.
For cows, we use 2 sensors. One sensor. We use the gyro sensor. The gyro sensor makes the turns more accurate.
While attempting cows, we started off with the color sensor, but we soon figured out that the color sensor wouldn't sense the line unless we put the speeds really slow. We started using new steer blocks, and this completed the program in a shorter period of time and also gave us more time to combine our missions.
Fun fact about cows. Our mission's name is named Cows 119. That means how many times we have to reach by her.
Also, we combined the dog trainer, the manure, and sometimes the pandas works to the cows program. We figured out by the time we finished cows, the robot was right in front of the research box, so we could just drop the manure and the dog trainer in.
The next program is conservation. This program is supposed to switch 2 animals around, and we figured out that we can put the frogs and another animal on it to get 60 points instead of putting 2 animals, just 2 animals on it. So if the frog is 2 and 1, and for example, the bat is 1. This program is the only program with a double loop. This program the arm goes up and down 10 times, and the ball bearing usually isn't heavy enough, so it will always go backwards. The back goes up, and then it goes backwards a little, up, backwards a little. So after 10 times of lifting it up and down, it will go forward just a little to make sure we are on track. And it goes to, if done by hand perfectly, it takes 15 times to go around. But we do it 40 times to be on the safe side.
We started out with, when we did gecko wall, we started with the gyro sensor. We figured out that it was too slow for the turns to work. So we switched to regular blocks, and when we hang the gecko, we usually have the tail curled, and when we go backwards, we usually go at 20, so the arm doesn't take the gecko with it when it moves backwards.
Can you show us that mission?
We actually do not have the arms yet.
Oh. Okay.
So are y'all gonna try and build that between now and your first robot run?
We actually are not going to do it today.
We completed the mission. So we had 2 missions that come back to base, and it was the cows mission and the gecko wall mission. The cows mission combines a lot of programs, so it's worth more points. So we decided to do cows instead of the gecko wall.
So you ran out of time, basically.
Yes.
Okay. So you showed us what happened with the Shark Tank mission there at the beginning. I saw it hit the barrier there. What caused that?
I made it turn too far to the right.
When you set it up or in the program? You want to try it again?
Sure.
So what's the in your design process? What was the biggest thing that helped you guys be more consistent?
Our back bumper, because we would line up all our programs against almost against the wall on the black line, and help our robot stay straight.
Okay, that's a good answer. How did this robot get this particular design? How did you guys decide on this design?
He might be able to tell you about that because he's the one that made the robot.
So we started out with our old design, and it was much higher than this. So we wanted to make it more weight for more missions that go up, that bounce the robot off the ground.
We were about out of time, but the light sensor, where do you actually, when do you use that? I was looking at your programs, I didn't see it.
While attempting cows, we started off using the color sensor, but as I told you, we would have to put the speed to really slow for it to work.
Okay.
So
what did you do that? What did you see that made you think that?
We started off with the speed of 45, I think, and it still wouldn't sense the line, so we kept putting the speed to slower and slower, and it got really slow that we just started using new steer blocks.
I see. Okay. Do you have any questions?
Is it okay if we take a quick picture of your robot?
Sure.
Thank you.
What do you think the biggest strength is about your programming?
We always work in teams of 2, 3, or 4, which helps us a lot, like with alignment, seeing if the board is straight. And sometimes while people are fixing the program, the other people are using port view to do turns and running the program and seeing if they just aligned it wrong. Yeah, so it helps us if there's more than one person working on a program than just one.
So what do y'all think is the most innovative part of your robot? The most original thing?
The base design, I think.
We have our original base from our old robot.
We used that same base last year, but we just changed the top. Like last year, the
it was more propped up.
Yeah, the EV3 was kind of slanted upwards.
Cool. Well, we are out of time. We appreciate the presentation you guys did. It was really well put together. So good job on that.
So, do you want us to just like take out our stuff from the folder, or